everyone. Hello there. Ah, forgot the timer again. I always forget the timer. 100% of the time. Why do we even have a timer? Hold your nips, I'm looking for it. Start! No, I don't want to update. I don't care that I'm 8 years behind. You're not my real dad, probably. Alright, let's take a look. What do we want to do today? Someone just yell a shrine name at me. Hey, everybody. What if you are my real dad? You're already doing more for me than my actual dad ever did. He wasn't around. Eco-O? Is that actually a shrine? It is. All right. Hang on. Or was it? You mean Ijo-O? You mean Ijo-O? Stop telling me York. Urge you. All right. I see where it is. I should have it unlocked. Also, this is a freaking blessing shrine. The heck do I do for that? It's literally go there. I don't know. I'll take a bear there or something. I just realized I just went to the wrong one. No, I went to the right one. Okay. Let's do a shrine. Just throw a dart at the wall and then do a shrine. I mean, the dart doesn't help you at all, but sometimes you like to throw darts at walls. Come York, York. All right. Oh, crap. I don't have other OBS up. Hang on. I always forget everything. I really just need to write a shell script that does all of this. Like, it launches all my stuff. It would take me, like, 60 seconds to write it. Start recording. Engage timer. Make a who'll save what? More than dents? Dents? God, the end is right there. I'm gonna be here for an hour and a half, aren't I? Alright, let's take a look. I already hate this place. Hey, cold, sexy. Right, I'm supposed to do the intended method. Obviously, you're supposed to kill this guy and make him breathe fire over here. Ow, this hurts. It's fine. Shoot me with your hot stuff, daddy. I don't have anything. I'll just intended footage. It's fine. It's fine. Intended footage. I can't carry any more shields. Well, so much for the intended footage. Gotta get the intended footage. The hell am I supposed to do with that shield? Ow. I don't like the intended footage. It makes me feel bad. Oh, that's just a chest. Can I do anything with this chest? No, it sucks. Oh, never mind. I see the intended solution. I suddenly understand everything this shrine is about. Yes, I just dropped a Hylian shield. Fire's hot. It's a really weird place to have fire tutorial. And this is where they teach you about rocket shields. Got all respawn, I'm sure. Ow. Dude, we're gonna be here all day if you just don't die. One rusty sword. I got it. This is the solution. This is the intended solution, obviously. Hit. Hit. No, it's not. No, it's weird. They give you shields, and I'm pretty sure that thing's not going to run out of durability ever. Oh, there's shields over here. Never mind. Guys, you know if you use rocket shield, you can skip shrines. Alright, that's it for the practical solution. Took us a whole 3.5 minutes. Look at Mr. Stamina over here. 3.5 minutes. Yeah. Alright, I got ideas. More than defense, shields can also be offense. Or something, I don't know. Fine, it's fine. He doesn't see me. Yeah. I mean, you could just fuse them. You make a platform. Uh-oh. This guy's just gonna come up to me and just have a good time. He's having a ball. We're gonna... Yeah, why not? Let's just do this with... If he melts the ice, though, it's over. Unfortunately, I don't know if he melted the ice. That's an oddly specific number. Almonds, thanks for the biddies. That seems like a fun way to get through. No. You don't see me here. They made an offer on a house yesterday and they accepted it. So now, Daddy has to go through the whole process of, you know, getting a house inspected and all that fun stuff. But I might have a house, guys. And I can stream the same amount. I'm gonna make myself fit through. I gave them all of the money that I have today. Oh, it's fine. We don't need to eat. Oh, I almost made it through. I almost slipped right in that cold, wet hole. It reminds me of the one hole in Rudania. You guys know of Rudania's hole. That's... like, you can... Link fits perfectly inside of. You guys know the hole I'm talking about. Rudania's hole that you fit right inside of. When you turn him sideways, there's just no getting away from this whole thing. I keep not crouching, and that's the problem. But I don't think I ever... Oh, no! I was right there! It's fine. 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 I'm just curious. This is just morbid curiosity here. No, I can't reach. Okay. I needed to know if I could reach. You must donate life savings to Funny Man. What is this voice? I don't know, but it's probably offensive. His voice, yes. We don't talk about Vuloda. Actually, I think if I run and hop over... There we go. Now we crouch. Nope. I gotta try to slip in the side hole. Oh no! Why is it when I actually get in the hole, he just lights it up? Good, good. I actually want to play Talos Principle, so... I got through like a third of the game and stopped like 10 years ago when it came out. So it probably won't be like the Gollum game where I just said no. I'm having a real hard time getting in this hole. Gotta grunt. That'll make it easier. Scientifically proven. You can contribute 2K every stream. So if I have to restart stream a dozen times... With snow boots and increased traction, that sounds practical. Excuse me, Screamer, wouldn't it be easier if you just melted the ice? Huh, 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 huh. I slipped through once earlier, but he was making it real hot and the ice also melted, and I want the ice to be in maximum condition. I don't know what that means, but I want it. Patent it. Maximum condition ice. That's fine. Just keep yeeting. Keep yeeting. Keep yeeting. Ah. I have to, like, jump and then jump again, because I am getting in that hole. But I need to, like, crouch, jump, and then quickly uncrouch jump, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm just mashing crouch and jump and praying. Alright, I gotta get rid of him. Almonds, thanks for the sub. It is much appreciated. Is this number update in real time? No, I have to refresh the whole page. What the heck? Like 28 subs from getting a tattoo of Ravio holding my pot. Hey, Salami Boy. Welcome back. Please, just get in the hole, Link. Kind of wonder if maybe if I get up here and then crouch and then like just shoot myself right in the hole, it'll go faster. fine. Just leave me alone and let me go through the hole. He's throwing rocks at me. And now he melted it. How would I kill the robot, though? Because when I came through the first time, it was easy. I had weapons. This time, I have nothing equipped at all. I don't need anything equipped for 90% of the shrines. I do stand by that, other than... Oh, great. Hang on, it's crashing. Is the stream done exploding? No. Let us wait. I just realized I went to count out the delay, and there's a literal timer on screen to do that for me. All right, I think we're stabilized. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill the robots. They provide no... Other than me having to reset, he does literally nothing. Because of my 9 million fairies. Oh god, it's happening again! I guess we're gonna wait again. Allow me to refresh. And we're gonna wait to see if all the frames decide to go away again. God, I hate my internet. But I might have different locationized internet, if that makes any sense whatsoever, in like a month and a half. Come on, house. Dear. Hello there. Welcome. To me on a pause screen because frames are deciding to go away. It's that kind of night. Oh, the Z smash! Ye olde Z smash. You guys know how you like to Z smash sometimes? I got an idea. It's not a smart idea. Leave me alone for 2 seconds. He's about to give me his spicy meatballs, isn't he? I don't know what. I'm trying to get like rotate sideways a little bit. And Link has somehow rotated the opposite direction. It works so easy if it melts a tiny bit. Yeah, you can kill them with pebbles. If they're constantly throwing pebbles at you, you could do it. In the other shrine, it didn't work because I killed everybody but the bow guy. And the bow guy will not yeet pebbles. Here, I could do it. I'm not gonna, though. There's zero reason for me to actually kill that robot. He did nothing wrong to me. Except when he defrauded my entire establishment. That was a jerk move, but I understand why he did it. For the lulz. I would have done it for the lulz. Ah, man. I think using Z, I can get up here easier. ZL, you know that button I love pushing? Yeah, I did. Yesterday. That's a horrible angle. Also, thanks for the biddies again, Almonds. Please leave me alone. Dude! I'm over here just having a good time, and you're like, get off my lawn, and you just shot me with fire. This sounds like America. It's helicopter very well. Jojo, woo woo. Of course you spotted me from 8 miles away. Please just go away. Go enjoy your fun times, buddy. I'm not entirely sure what I mean by that, but enjoy them. I think the crouch thing is sliding me to the side too much. No! That was a magical moment between the both of us. How could you betray me? I thought we had something. Ooh, drinkies. Yeah, I'll drink in a second. Oh yeah, thanks. Everfrost Peak is definitely fitting exactly what I'm doing. Who are we kidding? The playlist is always right. I just need to get a little bit up in the hole before he comes over here. Ow. I was gonna reload. I feel like I feel it in my jellies. I can make this jump. That drink, it good. Yeah, that tastes weird. See, I know with the shield I could get through that. Like, I could start jumping through and then, like, shield flip through, but I don't wanna. That's absolutely required. I do not want to bring anything in anymore. But sometimes it makes it super impractical. I know you can fit in that hole, Link. I've seen you do it. And now you're getting lynched. Or stoned. I feel like those two things are very different things. The point is, the locals do not like me. Blah, 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 blah. Quit looking around. I'm not here. I was never here. Ah, why'd you jump backwards? You're not supposed to do that when I'm pushing the Z. I mean, you could read the description of Totally Practical Talos Principle. And if you're still confused, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I cannot do puzzles anymore. I like, it takes a lot for me to actually sit down and be like, I have to do it intended. Because I immediately just start doing stupid things that have nothing to do with the puzzle. And that game is just a whole lot more shrines. Effectively. And I would have fun with it. So it's there. I know I can do it if I can just stand up while I'm in the hole. I should fit through now. Would you look at that? I fit through just fine whenever the ice is not there. Wow. Every time somebody gives to the Dallas principal, I've been drinking. Whoops. Doing an unintended seems harder. You'd be surprised. And it's not as stupid as possible. There will be just very illogical and impractical solutions. I'm not going to spend 3 hours on every puzzle. There might be some I spend 3 hours on, but not by choice. Because that, I remember playing that, and I remember going out of my way to try and, like, lock up a gate or something like that you can't go through, and then you have to lock it up so you can go through it. I remember doing that from, like, a different puzzle, just so I didn't have to do the regular solution. Make my bones bonesy if you bone the bones. That's what I read. Not right. That's what I read. God, I dropped another 1,000 frames at some point. Let me see what the delay is at. 3, 4, 5. I'm still at about 6 seconds, so it's okay. Thanks, Baby Park. Thanks, Baby Park. See, there's a jump that gets me behind it, and if I could stand up, if I could manage to just stand up, I would be fine. I'm not going to stop you from buying anything and donating it to me just for a funny. Just for the funnies. Please, no. Don't give me money and then Rabio smites me. You do what you want. Also, you can't see it because, I mean, no one would ever even think to try, but I finally got the bot working. And by bot, I mean I made a second one immediately like, I should have renamed that differently. And I will, someday, who cares? Thanks, Baby Park. Yeah, I think that is a pretty good angle to start trying to jump up. I did not push the right button. Did not. What am I doing? I'm having a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. Oh, see, that was a really good jump inside. Ow. Can we not? You seem like a good gentleman. What am I doing? It'd be so much easier just to restart. Yeah, I don't think armor actually has a hitbox. Never deep enough inside. See, every time I actually get into the hole, I should be mashing the button to stand up, and I'm not. So I never stay in the hole long enough. You gotta stop. You gotta stop melting it. That's a nice, funny number. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. You have earned yourself one sick high five. Just high five yourself, because there's no way I'm gonna pull it off. It is appreciated. Moved one cylinder from the hitbox? Huh. The Xbox 360, 69. The Xbox 369 Live. Hello there, welcome. To get in without melting. I've gotten pretty far in, but I keep not paying attention, and I don't try to stand up. And that screws me. I don't stand up while inside the hole, and it just ruins my day. You just, like, hit me and ragdoll me through? I'd be okay with that. Just smash me real hard so I get through the hole. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted, but not right there. Hit me! Hit me, sweet Robo Daddy! He's just yeeting rocks. Alright, hit me! Hit me! That's not what I wanted. I didn't want the hole wet. It's quite literally pay to win. Oh man, I am already exhausted from today. It was just a very mentally exhausting day. And I'm juicing on the caffeine. This is gonna be weird. I just want to get in the hole. Like this. Oh. Just get in there. There's no way this was tested for. I keep trying to go at a slight angle so I can get up here. And I keep failing. Make a second account and donate 2K bits and just pay to lose. Oh, that's big brain in it. And then you have to make a third account, and then there's this huge competition going on amongst yourself. I'm just over here praising Ravio. I really need to make the custom bit one. I'll probably just use rupees or something. You donated everything? Seems like you might have a couple almonds left. We're doing today? Trying to get inside of this hole without, while it's nice and dry. Unfortunately, the hot Robo Daddy over here just keeps making the hole nice and... I can't keep this going, guys. If I could just get to the point, maybe I could... Hang on, let's try... Link, why did you turn sideways? Not sideways, but regular ways, but I want it to be sideways. I want to get up in it and then start, like, jumping sideways. Like, I want to do a sideways jump. But it looks like whenever I step up on here, it always turns me slightly... Why did you turn around and just... just... Oh, man. Use the scope to turn. I can't physically do that while I'm up there. I'm sliding. Like, if I do it, I fall. See, I can do it, but I am sliding, and that's the problem. I am on the ground by the time I exit the scope. You know what? Maybe we can just get Robo Daddy to not do that. Just get in the hole. Health class made it seem like this was a whole lot easier than it actually is. If I could get him to shield bash me, I really think a ragdoll could work, but it was lined up. Like, that was it. Just her. I don't think anyone's dumb enough to try this. Hey, Pumps. See, most people would just go over the wall if they were really trying to do something. I think I did a side jump there. Didn't work. But I might need to be like right at the bottom. See, I can get like right here. If he would shield bash me right here, I'm pretty sure I could make it inside. Most people would melt the ice. I know I can make it inside of the hole. Making it through is the hard part, but I know I physically can get inside the hole. I've done it before. Every single time. See, it's super easy to do when he melts it. I'm gonna try something. I'm probably gonna undo it, but because I really want to get through without bringing anything into the shield shrine. Shield shrine, shield shrine, shield shrine, What? I did not do it. Hey, it's the last little thing. You funny Discord thingy? I mean, I can make you an ultra peasant. It's like extra band. I do have a surf roll, which was designed to be below peasant. And only one person has ever had it. And then they begged to be like lower. I'm like, I can ban you. And then they were like, so I banned them. And I 100% would do it again. Tailstream, hello there. Thank you for the sub. It is much appreciated. Maybe you can give me the courage to get into this hole. God, a precise shield jump might do it. Would I have fused my message not found? Strong Zonite Spear plus a Silver Lizalfos. So it's Lizalfos horn, apparently. No, that can't be right. I can literally equip it and find out. Yeah, it's a Silver Lizalfos horn. Treeman, hello there. God, I feel like maybe this can help me slide in. I'll bring just a regular shield in if I have to, like if it's the only way inside of this hole. The rest of the shrine should be easier than this tiny hole. I'm trying to slip it. Just let me in your hole! Straight to jail. Remove the thing. Yeah, that might do it, but I'd have to... In order to do that, I'm gonna have to do the, whatchamacallit. Actually, I can't even, Oh, wait, no, I'm hitting the wrong button. I have to do that. And that in itself is a glitch. It's a very, very minor glitch, but you are not meant to... They went way out of their way to ensure that we do not just unequip shields willy-nilly. Yeah, I'm able to get through no problem if it's slightly melted. Because I was doing my crouch jump and he melted and I immediately went through. I know if I can get through... You know what? I don't mind a shield if it gets me through at this point. And I've gotten to the other side of the panel. I just can't stand up. I have no idea. Maybe we should ask Nintendo. Nintendo, why is it whenever I fuse something to an item I was never supposed to fuse anything to, it gives me incorrect information? And they're like, well, and then they delete your save. And they force update your game, too. Because they're jerks like that sometimes. And cancel. Oh my god, I dropped another 1,000 frames at some point. Which is significantly more than it used to. Oh! Oh. Yeah, I think I used a spear to Zuggle in order to fuse it, so that might be why. That would make sense. I'm gonna break this Hylian shield trying to get in this hole. Normal human sounds. I've been in here for 40 minutes and I haven't gotten in the hole. What happens if I try a wing shield jump? Nope, that is way, way too big. It's too big to fit in the hole. Well, it's the Shield Fuse Shrine. Possible to jump on Robo Daddy's head? I'd be surprised. I know if I could just get him to slap me real hard right into the hole, everything would be fine. I say that as if that's really going to work. And I don't want to melt this ice at all. And I feel like if I'm shield surfing on the other side, it'll be magical. Are you going to just blast me? You're going to heat rail me? Heat rail me. Bye, Hasbro. Just let me on top of you, sweet, sweet Robo Daddy. Oh yeah, I forgot that in bullet time, small creatures just don't have hitboxes. Or big ones too, I don't know. I just remember the initial video being like, each pack, guy! It's holding the average guy to recover from a breakup. Yeah, Robo Laddie doesn't let me on top ever. Alright, let's go back to trying to go in like this. That did nothing. Good day, sir. No. Why do you do this? Frames drop? Probably. That happens a lot. Yicky why I record locally. Maybe I can figure out how to have him shield bash me in. Oh god, my preview is starting to chug. Can you shield bash me? Shield bash me. Shield bash me. Yeah, like that. I need you to do that. Can you do that to me? Just all day, every day. This is fine. You gonna try to attack me? See, I can't fully tell whenever he's gonna heat blast me or when he's gonna actually swing at me. There we go. All right, we're nice and close. Nope. I don't think that's gonna fully work. Yeah, maybe that might work. I've got a fan shield on me. See if I can force myself to ragdoll through or something. Give it a try. Yeah, let's use the hydrant. And go! Makes it bigger. Oh no. Well, the good news is I was kind of on there for a second, so maybe. The downside is Robo Daddy just couldn't let me. He just couldn't. I just wet. Oh, hey guys, maybe I'll fit into the hole if I wet it first. Oh man, a lot of shrines be like this sometimes. He saw the water and was like, "I'm gonna put that out with my fire." What am I doing over there? Crouching. Nope. No fire. Fire hot. This is getting stupid. The water fire. I don't listen to myself sometime. Yeah, that wasn't... The reason it didn't make obsidian is because that was like running lava, so it made cobblestone instead of it being a natural, like, lava source block. That's right, I Minecraft. Did when I was younger. Spent most of my days. Oh, just slam yourself on the ground. Redstone is what got you interested in being a computer engineer. I remember making logic gates. Good times. I actually... Oh, hello. That might actually help set up the initial thing to see if this is possible. I started doing tech support for my ISP because I knew how to do port forwarding and things because of Minecraft. Okay, maybe if I wet this ice, that'll make it easier to run on. Because if it puts me on the other side, Link's head should prevent me from clipping back. And I think like right here might be the best possibility. But Link might be too tall. Maybe if I back up a little... Yeah, I don't program toasters, so I can't get beyond doing basic logic gates. Pumps, on the other hand, could probably build a computer if he tried hard enough. Where you work is hiring. I wouldn't do it. I did tech support for almost 10 years. Don't do it. And then I taught myself how to program, and broke the post office. And now I'm an automation engineer. Because they were like, write a test for this API. Just simple demonstration. And I'm like, I broke it. And they're like, yep. Come on, let me in the wet hole. I've been doing this for an hour and I just have to. Come on, just slap me, Robo Daddy. I mean, he did. It didn't work, but I think he did slap me. Haha, joke's on you. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's definitely melting now. See, it's so easy to do if it melts the tiniest bit. And that's why I have to do it without doing the thing. I'm just curious, what happens if I mean, I know it's gonna defend it because there's a, whatchamacallit. Alright, time to restart. See, my whole thing with redstone, just going back to that, is I'm not good at laying it out on the ground. Whenever you have the, like, mods that put the redstone circuits into, like, actual blocks, like a logic gate, into the single block, I can do so much more, but I can't stand trying to make them, like, using the ground. Don't do backflips. I'm not paying you to do backflips. Yeah, Chug. Yeah, it seems like after the second one, I can't get my shield back out hard enough. Hey, buddy. Hey, Mifa. Uh-oh. Welcome to the adventures of Ravio and Robo Daddy. How dare you melt my ice? Can you dry my wets, sir? The wets. I don't want to use a weapon if I can avoid it. But it seems like Link's vertical hitbox is too big. There's no way I'm fitting through the left side. This is fine. Did I set his weapon on fire? I did, and now it's wet. I mean, his hitbox is going to be slightly different in Ragdoll, but I don't... That's such a nightmare to try to do. In order to slide through the hole, I have to be crouched. I know that much. You're just gonna... Come on, come on. Smack me! I'm glad you smacked me, but you smacked me the wrong way. Huh. Can I just put my face on him? I'm pretty sure I can just put my face against him and it melts the ice, or melts the shield, or melts the shield. Yeah, you guys know how fire melts, you know, wooden shields. And then he'll do nothing but smack me. So... I'm not going to have any electricity to disarm him. I can just apparently put my face on him. Come on. Plants in the lab got me fairies. Burn me! Light me up, Big Daddy. I think me being on fire gets it to the point where it'll burn the shield. Come on. Light me up. I like the hot stuff, Robo Daddy. Filled with fairies. Ow. Come on. Yeah, that's right. That's right. There we go. There we go. Get closer. Get closer. I'm on fire. Let me rub it all over your sweet, sweet shield. I don't know why the shield is sweet. Made of wood. I mean, maybe it's like maple wood? Ha. It is a joke about maple syrup. That was, I think, almost Canadian. Ow. Well, I succeeded, it seems. No, no, he just dropped it. Sir, why did you drop this? Can you explain your logic? I need to understand why you dropped your shield. I mean, you dropped it, which is great. Perhaps I can use it to wedge me. Push me in the hole. Push me in the hole. Doesn't help whenever I drop it. Yes. Good. Good. We like it. What is this accent? Other than probably offensive. It reminds me of the time. I got nothing. I'm trying to actually pay attention to what I'm doing, and this guy's just hurting me. Breath of the Kingdom. God. It sounds like something from... Ow. Good. Nope. The voice of the... Yeah. No, I need to be able to pull back. I need to pull out of this hole with my hot stick. Please, for the love of Ravio. There. It's like an auto-scroller. We know what happens on auto-scrollers. Every single time, I think it's just gonna shove me in. It doesn't. Boop. And back it up. Drop it down. I did not hold it in the hole as much as I wanted to. Ow. That did not push me at all. Was I not in a good position? Do I need to actually be in the hole for it to matter? Let me see here. Can I stand on this, or because it's... Is it because it's a shield I walk through it? Yeah, I have to get him to burn that shield. I need the emitter to exist, I think, without the... I think that'll destroy the emitter, though. There's an emitter in the back, right? That there is. I could use that instead. Alright, first up, we're going to get rid of this guy's shield. I'm curious if I can burn his shield. I want to burn his shield. With my face. Light me up. There we go. Good. Okay. We're going to let that burn for a minute. It does destroy it. Okay. But I got rid of the shield. That's all that matters. I legitimately have never dropped a shield and let something get destroyed because I don't use wooden shields. That is not going to rewind well. Come on. If I absolutely have to, I could go over the wall with this thing, but I really want it to push me through the wall. But if it doesn't actually... I just need it to keep me on the other side. He's melting it, you're right. He was on fire, and I didn't think about it. I would have slipped right through and been like, hurrah! In reality, it was a horrible, horrible travesty. I don't know who Travesty is, but certainly doesn't like me. He's fired. Get your stuff, your lovely picture of your grandma, and get out. You're fired. You know what? Leave your grandma picture. I'm keeping it. It is possible. See? I just need to burn this. God, getting in the right position to get him to drop this is stupid. Come on, light me up! I'm gonna be glad when his weapon is gone. Oh, when the weapon's gone, he just drops the shield. Okay. I'm gonna bring this over, all the way over here for no good reason. No good reason whatsoever. It's so bright. Let me in. I walked into the light, guys. Alright, I'm gonna try again. This time without doing whatever I just did. I'm out. Alright, I'm out. SpongeBob meme. Mean meme. Oh! Not that we're loud, it's that he's quiet. Really love that sweet, sweet H, no? I don't know why Mickey Mouse loves heroin. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Monkey Moose. It's not Mickey Mouse, it's Monkey Moose. Go on. Want your sweet hot stuff all over my face. Mickey Mouse is also, I mean, he's addicted to drugs. He very, very much does inappropriate things to get said money or said drugs. I seen him. What are you talking about? This is a moose, yeah? Monkey Moose here. I'm here to tell you to do the sweet, sweet H. H is for heroin. Did he die? No, he sighed, I think. I don't know, that's not very sticky. I mean, my skin is going to be exceptionally sticky after Robo Daddy is done with it. Because he burned it off. Spider Link, Spider Link. Hides from everyone in the sink. And he swing from a web. And we can't. Why would he? Alright, that was to de-aggro the guy. I don't know where he's gonna go now that he's lost the will to live. Shrines were made out of, fancy shrine magic. So it's weird that we can climb them in this. New fan, hello there, welcome. I couldn't get in the hole fast enough. Do it like an angle. I think I have to be like in my crouchy animation. Just let it nudge me through. Hello, good sir, or madam. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Ravio? You do? Alright, that'll be $9.95 for the first minute, and then $29.99 for each additional minute afterwards. Let's be real. 100% charging. Oh, man. That was good until it wasn't. That's what she said. TM. Patent it. Whatever. I don't know how I'm trademarking that statement. What is it? Microsoft has a trademark on the letter X. Bonk. Don't forget to water the cat. Oh, crap. Twitter's no longer real. It's true. See, I never really did Twitter before. And lately, I'm glad I never did. It's Facebook that has that trademark. So weird. That somebody would just patent the letter X. Who are we kidding? We'd do it. Yes! Alright. Now I need... Can I successfully... go back through! Alex. By Hasbro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the trademark is by Hasbro. Alright, that chest has literally nothing. Are you willing to come down here, or are you just useless? Is this ledge really... Are you gonna come down here? Oh my god. Guys, it's Claptrap. He can't go downstairs. Nerd. Scientifically proven if you grunt. Wait, what am I doing? I know exactly. I have an idea. I have an idea. I'd bonk him off the stairs? Probably. But, first things first, we're gonna take this. Is it intended footage? Yeah. I do forget that a lot, so it is always appreciated for the reminders. Nailed it. Alright, now we have 2 objects to play with. Can I successfully slide into this very, very tiny spot while blocking it with a fire emitter? I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, it looks like I can slide in. But I want to bring my platform friend with me. Hang on, let me go ahead and move platform buddy. Here, let me do this. So I have a rewind set up with it. Where is my emitter at? I saw it. There it is. It does not look like it can just stand straight up, which is fine. I can block it too easily like that. I don't want to do that. Just gotta plug the hole and fight fire with fire. Ow. Why did I jump into the fire? Man, those infinite fairies are coming in handy. Come on. Just get on the fire, majiggy. Just pick it up, it's fine. Ow. Can you stop? You didn't want to have anything to do with me. Why are you trying to make friends now? Like, hey, over here. Don't actually go through the shrine. Ow. Yeah, I need to bring the platform and the thing over, though. And I don't want to take the platform through the door for some reason. Right now, it seems like I'm going to be solving it just with the emitter. The water from the ice to get wet and run through the fire. Ow. That's fine. I've got, like, at least 6 fairies left. TM. Slightly in front of it. Hey, alright. I'm trying to run and jump, which I might need to move it back a very, very tiny bit to pull that off. Yeah, I have to move it back if I want to try to do a run and jump. We'll put it right there, so we've got whatchamacallits to stick with. You know the whatchamacallits? That guy over there is getting on my nerves. They're lucky I'm being a pacifist this time around. Otherwise your goose would be cooked. With this fire, to be exact. This looks like good goose cooking fire. I would know. I'm a professional goose cooker. I've cooked a whopping 0 gooses in my life. Ow. He just bonked me. The plants in the lab, they joined a coven, and then I grew a second pair of plants. Mark II or something. Those are the current lab plants, and we have the coven plants out there doing horse magic. My angles are garbage. That was a garbage jump. Come on, Linky boy. All you gotta do is jump. Everybody get him. We're cooking. Meat's back on the menu, ladies. Ow. I can't move and jump. I've got like a position even smaller than Link's feet to stand on. Precise jump, etc. Except this time I don't have a shield jump involved. Can you just like step up on it? That would be great. Just step up. Just step up. Yeah, like that. That was exactly correct. Ow. Oh, thanks, Hoggy. See, I get the run, or I get the jump. I never get both. I'm not allowed to have both. Oh, well, maybe if I move it, since I know I can't run and jump it. Yeah, there's no stepping on that, is there? Who are we kidding? I'm gonna do it anyways. Huh. But at an angle, it just blocks it over here. But only at the edge, which is nice. Alright, I think it's far enough in. Ow. That might be the max. Or it's too much. Am I gonna keep doing it? Yes. Ow. Yeah, that's too much. Back it up. Boop. I could do, like, I could rewind and make it go back. It'd be no problem. I could use that platform over there, but me and Flame Emitter here. We go way back. Darn. Like a whole hour. Actually, me and Flame Emitter don't go back that far. Because I can block it and walk through. There's always an option. But I'm gonna need more height, and I really don't want to have to use this if I don't have to. What if I, hang on, what if I do it like this? Now I can't see what the floor is. But it's probably lava. Nope. 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 I really wish I knew too much. Jump on it while it recalls. That would be probably too straightforward. I did that with a fan recently, and it turns out it's a lot easier than it looks. And that was a whole Terry shrine, too. There's literally nothing else to do in that shrine, so it's just like, let's ride this fan to victory. And we did, yeah. Just get up there, please. I was using the floor for visual cues. Now I'm not, obviously. Yay, alright. Ow. Oh, man, that was close. Because if I could get just a little bit further and slip it in a little, I should be able to, like, get hit back into that fence and just run in. What if I get a running jump? That is very doable with a running jump. That was too easy. Get back out there, Link. That's not acceptable. What? When in doubt, just clip through the wall, I guess. Oh man, that is great. I literally could just... Take care, Coconut. I'm trying to see if I can successfully clip in without using, actually, I think if I just stand this up right here. You call these flames hot? Yeah, that's not all the way in. Let's try it like this. I need to figure out what just happened. I'm curious if I could then clip in just using the, ow. What if we put up the wall right here? Hang on, let me grab my fire buddy. My flame emitter. Hot emitters in your area. And they are ready to shrine. I do not know how this thing is shaped right now. Alright, a little bit further. That is not how backflips work. Usually. Except on Wednesdays. Today is not Wednesday. Nice. I knocked the wall down. But, hang on, hang on. If I rewind it and then jump up, the wall will not yield. Yeah, it might be that I rolled underneath the wall. I don't know if I can successfully do that, go through the wall while no, I don't know. I keep saying I don't use glitches, and that kind of happened by accident. Happy little accidents. Let me up on the fire thing. Just let me up. 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 Hey guys, I dropped 6,000 frames at some point. So if you seem like you're behind, refresh. Let's see, that would be like 200 seconds worth or something. 30 frames per second. 100, yeah, that's like 200 seconds. Ow, ow, I forgot to rewind. It's fine, guys, it's fine. Fine. It's fine, it's fine, I'll make it through eventually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because I went under it. Like, I ragdolled underneath it, and it just tried to put me at the closest possible point. Alright, anywho, let's remove this. Because I know I can very easily run and jump. Which tells me if I successfully get this, like, right here, and I get on it, and I do a running jump from a space the size of Link's feet, I should successfully make the jump using only this buddy. I still need to get this guy set up right here with a rewind so I can grab it. Yeah, this is how my brain processes puzzles now. This is a normal solution. I gotta jump and land perfectly on it, because I want to get it on this side, because it has a bigger bottom. Just like that. Nice. There we go. I did it, guys. Where is my fire buddy? I want him. I need him. Want him now. Grab. There we go. As if that was actually the marker. I've been playing Pedestrian lately, actually. It was free on the on my subscriptionator, and yeah. I don't suppose I could just lift it up, but no, there's no way that's gonna work. Fire Buddy's just a tool. Alright, this is gonna suck, but I need to get that platform over the wall and not through the door. Fire Friend, yes! That's much better. Box Buddy, Fire Friend. They're all Marvel superheroes. That was wonderful. How about instead we do it right here? Just go up to the exact point I need. I gotta get Fire Buddy. I don't want to block the fire. And I could lift it up, but I'm not gonna. Please stand on this. It's gonna rotate, isn't it? Please, for the love of Ravio's ears. For the love of capitalistic Ravio. Capitalistic Ravio? As if there's a non... Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. It rolled. I'll do it like this. Oh, that's wonderful. That's not gonna work at all. Our Ravio. Here we go. Stand on top of it so we can get up there, and then I have to climb up. No, I don't. Never mind. Am I sliding off? Oh, gosh. Golly gee willikers. How did I stand on it no problem the first time? I think it's because it's the side I was on. Yeah. Yes, I know there are rockets over there, and I don't want to do that. Actually, wait a minute. I could launch it over with a rocket. I can't activate the rocket. Never mind. Can you stop rotating? Thank you. Up, and we wait. And we wait. And we wait. I can shoot an arrow through the mesh. Oh, God. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? It's all right. That's what we'll do. We'll shoot an arrow. We'll shoot an arrow. I have no bow. Oh man, that was actually good, and I just didn't. And now it's sitting right here, so I could just jump straight on. I don't have to do a weird rut. That's why it was over there. Just get in that wall real hard, like. I don't even need the platform. I'm doing this for the lulz. Alright, good. Good, Link, don't you dare. Don't. Alright. That's a freaking flat plane, of course it is. Or, you know what, let's do this on the corner. Let's do this on the corner. Oh yeah, hang on. Do 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 do. Now you don't have to copy paste. Or you can, Almonds. I really don't care. I outsourced your job. Chocolate is... The caffeine in chocolate is, I believe, the issue. And it's like 1 pound per pound of pet or something like that. No, it's an ounce per pound of chocolate. Like they can physically handle or something. I knew that was going to happen. Shh, it's fine. It's fine. Shh, nobody saw anything. Is my rewind is not set up. Uh-oh. I mean, it's supposed to say things on timers that I didn't set up, so no. Dang robots don't taking our gerbs. It's actually my job is to take people's jobs. Oh, thank goodness. It still has one, Oh, no, that's bad. This disclaimer is brought to you by Hasbro. I have to do this again because I didn't let it drop from up there. I mean, I can easily grab this. I simply have to rewind it up while standing very, very precariously on a very tiny wall. Not rocket science. Haven't due to cactus freeze. I haven't turned it back on because I don't feel like doing them. Hey. That is not right. All right, here we go. And back down. Why did I do that? I could very, very easily have just dropped it. I can't physically see where I am. Good enough. Let's go. Yeah, this is gonna suck. There we go. There we go. Hey, you were supposed to be perfectly balanced. Why am I not good at that anymore? Nice. I am the wall master. Uh-oh. I just made a mistake. Hang on, I gotta go back up. Oh, whoops. What? Well, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is, our friend is over the wall. The bad news is, we're not. Ow, I'm too close. Oh, hey, I think I remember you. Ow, stop bonking me. I don't think you were around, GP. Or if you were lurking constantly. There! Now we've got our two friends. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Back when that's one of the reasons that Cactus Reed is gone. I just don't feel like doing them, because sometimes stuff like that happens. Tin-foiled tomatoes? What? Alright, now to get up this wall. While this guy is constantly just beating me. Do we have any Terries to stand on? We do. I don't want to touch these rockets at all. Don't want to touch those shields either. Because the whole point is you can rocket shield can go up, guy. Game actually teaches you that. Who knew? I was really hoping he would activate it. That would have just been amusing to me. Why did my rocket not explode? I need to know more. When did you get here, Yuga? See, I could make an entire platform with all these rockets, but nope. Wait a minute. Thoughts. Thoughts is happening. I'm having the thoughts, guys. Yeah, they give so many rockets. It's like, I do, from a quality standpoint, I appreciate this shrine. Because it does, the entire point is teaching you to fuse different things to your shield. It's in a very weird place. Like, it's definitely out of the way. It should be on the ground. So it gets 0 points for that. But, yeah. It's very good at teaching. Gives you plenty of shields to try with. It demonstrates the act all throughout the shrine. And then there's one, the finale is to zoom. I ain't got enough rockets to make a stairway of rockets. Ow. I wonder how many things I've got left. How many fairies do I have left? Because I have died a lot in here. I saw my fairies and then I scrolled past it. I did it again. 831. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Ow. Dude, I'm gonna accidentally kill you at this rate. I'm trying to be nice. Turns out it's really difficult to burn through 1,000 fairies. I might be able to get up on Terry. Can I kill him? Yes, I'm not gonna. Also, D. Simons. Hello there, welcome. Let me add our buddy here. Yee! Oh no, it's wiggly, guys. Banned. Dude, can you stop punching me for a couple seconds? That's fine. Ooh. Darn. Is that guy shooting rockets at me? Oh, he has a bow, doesn't he? Does he have a bow? Dude, you might have to die. Nope, he's just got a cannon, which is a bow. It's a cannon. Cannon bow. Cow. That's a cow. Hey, alright, we've got Terry. Ow. He's just gonna keep blasting. Oh. He's shooting rockets at me. This dude is fusing rockets and shooting them at me. Wrong is not correct. We do them as impractically as possible, because there's plenty of people who do them wrong. And it's usually, I get a recultivator through the shrine. Well, through a shrine is usually pretty impractical, but... I don't want to have to whack you, dude, but I will. I haven't killed your buddies. I might take this whole stick and go back and just whack off. We don't recultivator here. The only time a recultivator is actually practical is when it's done through the entire shrine. Just block it. It's fine. He'll forget about me. And it takes 5 hours. I don't like how it's shaped. Guys, I don't like how my paddle is shaped. I am impressed, sir. I will give you that. But you might have to die here soon. But I'm not going to kill you. No. But we do have our ways. Actually, I hope this doesn't kill you. It just removes you from the equation. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Keep following me. Keep following me. We're good friends now, right? Good. Too good of friends, apparently. Ow. I have like 800 more fairies. Killing him is not a problem. But I do want to try to get him out of the equation. I don't want him dead. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Sweet Ravio Jesus. Ravio Jesus? Sweet voluptuous baby bunnies. You are too... Can you come over here for like a couple seconds? Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. All right. All right, we're good. Hey, buddy. You want to come fight? Come here. Come fight me. On the playground, 1v1. Let's go. It sat for right there for a long time. He's not going to take much damage from the fire, so that's good. I need to actually set this up correctly. Dude, I'm right here. Shoot your big rocket and let's go. All right, there we go. Come on. Nice. That's what I wanted. If he dies from here, it's not my problem. Because he might try to come back through the fire when he doesn't see me. Or he might just stand there. I hope he stands there. I don't want him to die. The same chickens? It's not. If you look very closely, the monocle is different. And it's not a chicken, it's a cuckoo. Specifically, Sir Hamilton. Nope, nope, not Sir Hamilton. Sir Hamilton's not a cuckoo. Sir Cluckington. There we go. Now, he is alive, but not my problem. And it's like Schrodinger's lip balm. Janitors. Get me up on Tori. We're good. Cuckoos are genetically superior to chickens, as they have the ability to just generate infinite chickens. Can you generate infinite chickens? Didn't think so. You might also not be a chicken, I don't know. Alright, let's see how high I can get with... about right here. I should be able to jump onto that. Lab plan emote. I think I have like 3 emote slots right now. 3-ish. 2 or 3. I'm not sure. I've just been lazy. Very, very, very lazy. That was wonderful. Well, I can at least see how high it goes. Nope, I'm gonna have to lift it up to succeed. Yee, it's wiggly. My big old wiggly paddle. Patent pending. I'm not small ant or point crow. That seems like a good reason why I don't have their as many viewers as them. Very difficult to crud monkeys. I know what I said. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I roll 34 link on Google Image. Yeah, that's not gonna end horribly. I'm glad you like the videos. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's bad. Rewind. Rewind. Grab. Success. That was just rewind. It wasn't a recall-evator. Recall-evators require 2 entities. You gotta do the soft lock? I gotta think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it the entire time. Destroy the fire, get the thing on the other side. If you don't have the ability to jump and there are no shields and no platforms, you can't make it through the fire. So I could go through the ice, so you can't go back through. Well, you might be able to. I might need to kill some things and destroy some things. Regardless, let's do the soft lock now. Hey, you guys remember when I walked outside that one time? That was pretty fun. From the end section of the shrine, you can always reach the fire section, or the middle section. And I think I might be able to fit through the hole. I have to go through the... No, I don't. Softlock, I can use literally everything in my repertoire in order to complete it. So, yeah. I'd have to bring it in. I can't use those, though. That's fine. He'll drop that eventually. I do have to recall through, though. Robo Daddy's back, guys. Can you drop your fire, please? Thank you. He'll drop it eventually. And until then, I'm just gonna be hot. Hey, I didn't make you drop your friend. Come on, burn your stick so I can take Fire Friend and shove myself through that hole. I need to see if I'm able to come back. I'm pretty sure I can. Aw, shucks. Can you not? This guy does not like friendships. I was trying to pull back. I was trying to pull out of the hole. Like right as he hit me. But it didn't work because I wasn't paying attention. That's probably good enough. No active Zonai devices despawn. So close. Can you just go away? What am I doing right now, guys? He doesn't. It's the soft lock. I don't have to leave him alive. In fact, I need to not leave him alive. In fact, I need to not leave him alive. Just imagine I didn't pick up his stuff. It's fine. Uh-oh. I accidentally slipped it through the hole. This is a problem. There's a problem to solve. What do we say? Ah, dicks. What am I doing? I can just... Oh... I keep thinking about shoving myself through the hole so much that I often forget it's not the impractical solution anymore. There is another way. A flatter way. I thought we were talking about Flame Friend here, or Robo Daddy. Smash or pass the Robo Daddy, guys. That's the real question. Might need to hang on to this. Not up here. Does not need to be up there. Alright, with no items or anything. Gotta account for the Master Sword just in case. It does not seem like I can actually get up there. With one weapon. One weapon and no shields, because everything will be lost to the wind. What in the world kind of jump was that? Alright. I'm gonna come over here and off this guy real quick. Because we cannot get through there. As long as we can't get through there, should be okay. I'm gonna destroy it, or throw away all the weapons, so it's fine. Fine. You can still go through here. Did I just throw my platform over? I legitimately do not know. I did not. Ow! That's what I get. Loop-a-loop-a-loop, loop-loop-loop, loop-a-doop, boop, boop, beep-a-dee-pop-a-dee-boop. Oh, right. I can kill them. It's fine. Well, that's unfortunate. Do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Are we talking? I think I saw Fish Daddy appear in chat. We talking about Fish Daddy? I got plans. It's alright. Because that hole at the beginning, theoretically you could slide through, so I need to ensure... I just need to go all the way up. Oh yeah, Fish Daddy getting married. She put a ring on it. She's smart. Ganondorf as a straight male. Smash. I'm sure there are no glue issues or anything. I'm actually going to need to get up there now that I think about it. I can 100% pull that off. Not like that, I can't. Could also ride a rocket, but I'm not going to do that. Could have rode Flame Buddy, but I left Flame Buddy back at the beginning. And I could go get him, but I'm lazy. Alright, I probably need to redo this without the turn. I think I redid it without the turn. Was that already near the ground? It was. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I'm trying not to glue anything. Just in case that starts any kind of stupid invisible timer. Because moving an object, it should not despawn at any point if never activated inside of a shrine. The reason being is that is bad game design. And one thing Tears of the Kingdom does not do when it comes to designing specific things is, you know, be bad. Because in the event you went to use a rocket and it decided to despawn, that would ruin your game experience. I know it sounds dumb, but everybody, take a moment to praise our Lord and Savior, our bunny god, our god king, Ravio. All hail. Like, think about if you were doing a mirror shrine, for example. And you set up your mirrors, you almost got it, and then the mirror despawns. That, 100%, could easily ruin, you know, put a very, very bad taste in someone's mouth. So they don't do it. Why am I so choppy right now? I'm not paying attention because on my, I'm playing off my capture card in OBS, and I was getting like 10 frames per second. There we go. Wow, that thing is really far down. Because it wasn't actually... It was in the air too long. My thing reset, guys. I need to have it up here longer. Well, plenty of people. Yeah, shrines aren't... If you struggle with it, like, you have to think, kids play these games. It's not just, you know, older people with a lot of cognitive issues. Issues? Yeah, issues would be the right word. There are children who play it, and they're not gonna just sit there and do something that ruins someone's experience. Yes, we break things. Yes, we do things very stupidly. But they're not stupid. They have so much money to put into it to ensure that something dumb, like I accidentally softlocked myself during, like, the main quest. Yeah, their QA, if they missed that, it'd be a problem. I did this before. I know it's doable. We talk about robo bombing? It's not high enough. Actually, I know exactly what to do. Hang on. That requires gluing, and I didn't want to glue. Because glowing things, on the other hand, you could successfully put it in a place you can't reach because you're a dumb child. Not because, you know, you intentionally are being dumb, but because you just haven't had a chance to learn how the world works. This is how the world works. I feel like that's a distance thing. Or not a distance thing, but a, I'm above it issue. How about this angle? This is a sexy angle. I know what I said. Yeah, that's definitely close enough. It's just because I'm above it, and the game likes to... Yeah. It's safe to assume everyone hasn't. Banned! Actually, there's not much you can do with a single rocket, so... Even if one rocket despawns. And you know what? We're gonna take care of that right now, that it's not an issue. It'll respawn down there. Problem solved. Now I can easily put everything up here and then move it all out of the way. I could also just yeet it to the beginning, but just in case you find a way through. Yeah. See? There it is. Sitting and waiting. Waiting and sitting. Bloop. We'll take care of moving all of those things once I get them all up there. Is it? Yeah, I think it's only... It looks... because I've been in here for over 2 hours, it's looking like it's going to be a one-shrine night. Look, guys, I'm shooting off rockets. Something about story of my life and basketball and... Yeah. Shooting some b-ball outside of the pool. When a couple of guys were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. It's a sword and a zonai charge. Alright, I need to drop that. I'm avoiding gluing them just in case the game decides to yield that they are different for whatever reason. In case somebody in the comments is like, well, actually, when you glue at least 7 objects together, after a total of 27 hours and 16 minutes, the objects will come unglued. And then after another 45 minutes, 16 hours, and 4 seconds, don't ask me why I put it that way, they begin to despawn. So the solution is to just wait. Because someone's gotta be like that. And the worst part is, because I said that, someone will quote that exact thing in the comments. But I know by moving objects singularly, everything will be fine. Though, making you wait, you know, 75 hours... That'd be a weird... That would have to... It'd have to be like 42, or 4.2 billion seconds or milliseconds or frames or something. Whatever it's counting. Also, I only have 2 of these left. I do need to grab those shields and break them. Everybody's almost here. Let's go and have some turkey. Weird, I don't like turkey. You guys, these rockets can eat all the turkey they want. I'm gonna opt for ham. Good old country ham. With a gallon of salt. I know what you're thinking. Why are you measuring your salt by gallons? Obviously, you haven't had good ham. Good ham. Why am I not doing it? Just grabbing the shields? I'm lazy. That's why. I'm so lazy I'm doing extra work. Mimimzy Vixvi. There we go. That's how you pronounce that number. Also known as 11. Cubic feet a valid measurement for salt? Yeah. Obviously. Right now we move all the rockets. One of these days when I'm not going to be doing anything, I need to go into a shrine and glue a bunch of things together. Probably this shrine. And then just stand around and wait. And by wait, I mean I need to be gone for like a week. And then come back to see if anything's changed. Glue naturally decays at a rate of 1 tick per quattro meter. So, over the course of a lifetime, glue I have no idea what I'm getting at, guys. No, we measure by distance here. Distance and area. Which is like distance, but more. Ah, my throat's dry. Not because of, like, dehydration. It's from all the dicks. I could use a nap, though. Nap. I need to look up home inspectors. That's all. Just random thought. There we go. Everything is tucked back here, and you know, just to be safe, we're gonna put up a sexy divider wall. You know it's sexy because it's measured in distance. I don't know. I'm getting tired. Just in case. And then we rewind this. Now we wait. Now we wait. Uh-oh. I screwed up. I need to do it like this. Wait for it. 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 I am the only thing in my life I can control. Wait for it. Nope. It was slightly to the side. I need a little bit more wiggle. I'd be surprised if something was like a shrine was large enough. to despawn, like, based on just being too far away. I mean, maybe that one where you have to, like, serpentine through. You guys know the one you have to serpentine through. I should do that one soon. I had an idea for it. I'll do it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if you bribe me enough. The sand one? There are several with sand, sir. And or madam. And or ostrich. Got nothing. And do. Bum 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 bum. Such an unfortunate accident. Don't you hate it when that happens? Bum 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 bum. Can I light myself on fire? No, I can't move while I'm on fire. I mean, even if I can make this jump, it doesn't matter because I isolated the rest of the stuff. Ow. Ran out of money, but he's got almonds. Ow. Mmm. I feel like if I do this perfectly... Ow. Ow. I feel like if I do this at all... Maybe if I pushed the buttons, that might help me succeed in life. God! Hey, Fox. I think I might be in a good place. We're in a good place here. A good happy place. With flapjacks. With flapjacks. I just need to get to the top and hit rewind. Or not. You can not rewind. That's cool. Oh yeah, you still slide during rewind. Rewind. Yeah, I don't think it gets quite far enough to make the jump. And even if you did, everything else is already removed. And as we did before, we cannot jump this. We can go through the hole one way, but not the other way. Unless I can jump up. Hang on, let's see. If so, I still have a solution. Wow, it just immediately does the climbing thing. Wait, nope. Hang on. We gotta see if we can get through this hole. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. But I can grab this. But it's fine. Because now it's out of reach. That one weird guy. Hello there. Welcome. By putting everything, the last piece up there, it does complete the soft lock. But, gotta make sure I can't fit through this hole, which was my goal. It was fun fitting through one way, but apparently you can't go back. You can't go in this hole from the back, guys. I might be able to... Can I get to the top of this? Oh, I definitely could get to the top of that. Hang on. We're not in the clear yet. Everything over there, I can easily put it up with the, all the other stuff. So it is still a soft lock. It's just going to be more annoying to get it there. There we go. And now we slide up here. We slide up here. We slippy slide and sloopy slop. Nope. Just let me slippy slide and flip and flop. If a man can't slippy slide and flippy flop, what can he do? Alright, I think I see how to do that. Consistently. Thanks, Bruce. You know what's up. It's fine. I can keep breaking it. I can literally pick this up and drop it somewhere. This is what I get for not taking it to the end. So we're gonna have to stow this away somewhere else. And now we do this. Let's see. I can get up here having the Master Sword. Without the Master Sword, I'm good. It was soft locked. I put that on the Master Sword, didn't I? Whoops. Oh, it should be back now. Yes, it did respawn. Alright, I guess we now have to get this back up there by itself without doing anything. Awkward. Oh, hey, I've got this to work with too. Nice. This is what I get for not taking everything to the end, guys. Actually, all I have is this. This still might not be... This might still be soft locked. Hang on. By leaving one thing here. Oh, God. It's on the side. Hold on. This might actually make for a good bit. You guys hate it whenever you go to rotate something and you just push buttons too fast? Can you just stand on it? Pick up the cup. I can destroy the shields, and then all I have is a flame emitter. Just stand. Link, I swear. You know what? Forget it. Problem solved. Ooh, no, that needs to be melted. I really wanted it to be in the middle, but the stupid Master Sword kind of unbroke it. Ow. Actually, wait a second. Where is my thing at? There it is. Oh my Jesus! Not just any Jesus. Bunny Jesus. There we go. We're going to set it right here. Because as demonstrated with the platform... Actually, no, I definitely can't get up there. Hang on. This is going to be extra dumb, guys. I hope you guys like extra dumb. And this also demonstrates why having one entity breaks everything. With recall. I need to have it like this. Master Sword is stupid. How dare it make me eggs? How dare it make me delicious, delicious, over easy eggs? Yeah, the thing is, I have to fling myself with this. But yeah, Ascend, I just don't use Ascend. Ascend is a game-breaking glitch that they really should patch. Don't know how it's still in the game. Oh no. Ugh. I have to demonstrate that one object can, in fact, get you all the way to the end. Until it just drops me off. I know I need it to go all the way back up so I can drop it. Nope. You are going to go back up now and come back down. Honestly, I need to start the recall. Ooh, yeah, I need to start doing recall immediately. It is a nightmare to do this, but it should be doable. Uh-oh, that isn't good. I recalled it too soon. Go to the top. Yeah, the Master Sword doesn't have any MSG, so definitely worst sword in the game. Oh, ma. Sweet baby Ravi. It should fling. This thing actually should just fling me enough. If I could just stay on it. It should fling me enough, guys. God, I don't even know if... I know it's possible. I know it is. I just had to try and do it with the tiniest platform in existence. Wait, what the hell am I doing? I removed the ice. I am literally making it harder than it needs to be. I just need to hide it up here. It's sideways. Or it's right side up. When it's right side up, it's slanted on the thing. I literally just have to put it up here and remove the recall, and it's done, and then destroy the shields. It depends on your definition of breaks. Because Ultra Hand obviously completely... Ascend ruins it for me in a lot of cases. It just removes the difficulty of some things. You give me the ability to build literally anything, and then you take it away by giving me the ability to go up. So instead of me building scaffolding or something like that, you just say, okay, here's a spot for you to go up. Done. Wet noodles. Because I can't climb up here. And Ascend's not gonna reach. Or not Ascend, whatchamacallit. I do need to double check for Ascend. Crap. I guess while it's doing that, I will do the Ascend check. Alright, we're good. I always have a fear that, like, somewhere on these corners or something, it's just gonna be like, bing, you win. What do I win? Another beer! Alright, I'm going for the highest score. Actually, Charlie's got the highest score right now. Hey man, your clock won't flush. Man, guys, I kind of feel bad. I told Lois I wouldn't drink. Ah, don't feel bad, Peter. Oh, I never thought about it like that. Did you bring the porno? Yeah, I brought the porno. You're gonna love it. It's a classic. You guys ever just quote, like, 1/10 of the first episode of Family Guy? Nope, you can't ascend through these. Then Mickey Mouse went and bought some sweet, sweet H. No? Alright, did I have any other shields on me? I do. Liquid? If I drink anymore, I'm gonna, like, explode. I've drank too much water. I've needed to go to the bathroom for like an hour. But I got distracted doing this. There we go. Oh, shucks. We can't Ultra Hand it. This is the last piece. Everything else is definitely out of range. We now cannot jump this wall. I tried for like 5 minutes. Even if I could, there's nothing on the other side. Everything is unglued and untouched. Unhinged. Oh yeah, what's in the chest? I didn't even think about actually opening the chest. It was just arrows. It usually is. Can you crouch walk under it? If you can, that's gonna upset me. No, you can't. And even if I do make it over there, there is nothing to do. There's nowhere to climb, and even the only other item Link can get access to is the one flame emitter I missed, and it's now up there and is unrewindable. There's no way up there. And we cannot ascend on Tories. I'm going to double check real quick because there is those Tories in that one shrine where respawn coordinates update on them for some reason. And we're good. Shrine is complete. And that is going to be it for tonight. Oh, God. I probably will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, probably. Unless I'm on somebody else's stream. That'd be weird. But, thanks for stopping by, everybody. You guys have a good night, evening, weekend, morning, sandwich, whatever you're having. I will see you good later. Good night, everybody. Also, Titan Eater of Crayons. Hello there. Welcome. And goodbye. Burn the arrows in the fire. Everybody, praise your Lord and Savior, your God King, your Bunny God, Rabio.